In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Grammarly AI for professional document editing, step by step. If you write reports, proposals, emails, essays, or any kind of business document, this is one of the fastest ways to make your writing sound clearer, more polished, and more professional. And before we jump in, if you find this tutorial helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more practical software guides like this one. Alright, let's get started. First, open your browser and go to app.grammarly.com. Once the site loads, sign into your Grammarly account or create one if you do not already have access. After you log in, you will be taken to the Grammarly interface where you can begin working with AI-powered writing tools. The main idea here is to guide Grammarly with the right style settings so it understands the tone and audience you want. For professional document editing, you want the output to sound confident, formal, and polished. To do that, start by entering the audience details exactly as instructed. Type knowledgeable or expert for the audience. This helps Grammarly shape the writing toward people who already understand the topic and expect a more refined level of communication. Next, set the formality level. Type formal for formality. This tells Grammarly that the document should avoid casual language, slang, or overly relaxed phrasing. Then set the domain to professional. This is especially useful for business documents, workplace communication, client-facing material, or anything that needs to sound credible and well-written. Once those settings are in place, Grammarly will generate the text based on the style and context you selected. At this point, review the result carefully, read through the generated draft and look for places where the tone feels too generic, too long, or not specific enough for your document. If needed, you can refine the prompt, adjust the audience, or change the formality settings to get a better version. A helpful tip is to be specific about what kind of professional document you are editing. For example, if you are working on a project proposal, use language that sounds persuasive and structured. If you are editing a report, focus on clarity, precision, and a neutral tone. If you are writing a client email, make sure the message sounds courteous, direct, and professional. The more context you give Grammarly, the better the result usually is. You can also use Grammarly AI to improve an existing draft instead of starting from scratch. Paste your text into the editor, then let Grammarly help clean up the grammar, improve sentence flow, and make the writing sound more professional. This is especially useful when you already have content written, but you want it to sound stronger and more refined before sending or publishing it. As you review the output, pay attention to wording, sentence length, and clarity. Professional documents should be easy to follow and free from distracting errors. Grammarly can help you rephrase awkward lines, remove repetition, and improve the overall presentation of your content. If something still does not sound quite right, keep editing the input and regenerating until you get a version that matches your goal. Another important step is making sure the final document matches your intended audience. A document for executives should sound more concise and strategic, while a document for internal teams can be slightly more detailed and instructional. By adjusting the audience to knowledgeable or expert, along with formal and professional, you are telling Grammarly exactly how to frame the language for the best result. Once you are happy with the output, do one final proofread. Even though Grammarly AI is powerful, it is always smart to review the document yourself to make sure every detail is accurate and aligned with your message. Check names, facts, dates, company terms, and any important wording before you copy, download, or share the final version. And that is how you use Grammarly AI for professional document editing. It is a simple process, but when you use the right audience, formality, and domain settings, you can quickly turn rough writing into polished professional content. If this video helped you, please hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more software tutorials just like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.